Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. And I know I said after wave 1 that I probably wasn't going to do any more of the Transformers Titans Return Titan Masters. And this is, of course, Skytread from wave 2. I'll explain why I'm doing them in just a second. We're going to take a look at this guy who is really a recolor of Terrible. I think I got that right. Anyway, stick around. We're going to take a look at this latest Wave 2 Titan Master in just a second and the latest GotBot True Review. Okay folks, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Dennis Moulton, aka GotBot, and this is the Titans Return Skytread. I reviewed the first wave, and I got some feedback about how that looked, and I realized these guys are super duper small, and since then I've upgraded the camera. Hopefully this goes a lot better. Here's what I learned. I said during that wave that this new size class, I guess you could call it, isn't for me. And no more it isn't. But here's what I've learned. The scraplets really enjoy these. The kids really enjoy these. And of course, if you want, if you have some extra bodies, you want to get some extra heads, and you're cool with those extra bodies having the extra heads, hey, they fit the bill. Originally, this guy is supposed to be an homage to, who is he supposed to be an homage to? He is supposed to be an homage to Flywheels, if I'm not mistaken. Flywheels was a duocon, and in being a duocon, he was, a part of him was a tank, and a part of him was a jet, and both pieces went together to give one robot. This kind of homages that pretty good. This is an okay tank. It's based on the Terrible mold, and it rolls. Let that refocus. Hopefully, it rolls well. It does. It rolls quite well. You can see here that our little Titan Master guy sits and positions himself fine in the tank. I think he does anyway. We'll take him out, and I'll try and show him now up close. Here he is. What can I say? It's an okay sculpt, it's alright. The arms are on little ball joints that go out only as far as they are out there. The legs bend up at the waist, they bend at the knees. By the way, if you're wondering, this guy for me is pinned at the knees, not at the waist. Some of them are, some of them aren't. So this guy has, pins at the knees, not the waist. To transform him is exactly the same as we've seen with this wave, where you bend him at the waist, bend him at the knees, and you get a really nice head sculpt. Actually, I dig it. I do. I like the paint. I think it looks good. I just wish we had a body to go with it, as I always say. So we'll lay him aside back here for a minute and focus on the little vehicle thing that comes with him. The tank mode is kind of a brownie color. That's actually really good. To turn this into a jet mode, well, you turn it over, you reach in here. Ooh, you reach in here. You turn it over, and you reach in here, and you flip down part of the tread, and you flip down another part of the tread so that it looks like this, and you flip out the cockpit, I guess, and this is what you end up with the guns underneath. It's all right. it's, you know, it kind of homages it okay. As for the compatibility with the Titan Master, well, you basically lay him on his back, and there's a little slot in here behind the cockpit. There's a little slot in here behind the cockpit. That is where his head will go. These little guys are really hard to do a review on. That's where that goes, and then his feet. There's a little notch. There's a little notch at the bottom of his feet that goes into a little notch right there, and this is basically how he stays. It just fills in the body basically. It looks okay. We take him out, and his last mode is pretty simple. You close those up, you flip out the handle. Actually, I guess I could have left him in there, because you do leave him in there for gun mode. And this is the gun mode. You really just put up the wings and you flipped out the little handle. Anybody with a 5mm port can hold the guy, and that's pretty much the gun mode. I don't think it's the strongest gun mode, but at least he does actually have blasters, I guess, underneath. Anyway, that is it for this guy. In terms of his grades, again, when we look at transformation, a 2, I guess. He kind of does something. The coloring, I'm going to give that like a 9. I think it's really good for the character it's supposed to be. Posability, playability, again, I wouldn't give it anything great, but you know what? The Scraplets love it, and if they love it, then I guess I'm going to give it about an 8. Overall, as far as this wave goes, if you're into the Titan Masters, hey, you're probably going to dig Skytread. If you're not into the Titan Masters, he's nothing special outside of what we've already seen. Outside of that, what can I say? Thanks for giving me a bit of your time. Thanks for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe. Check me out everywhere, and I really look forward to the next time that you and I get together right here for another visit inside the videos.